Hayim Nissim Cohen, 38 years of age, has been charged with SA of a child aged 14 to 17 and continuous abuse of a child. A 17-year-old boy called into a podcast show and disclosed the SA that both he and his brother experienced at the hands of this evil scumbag. The teen told the podcaster that the suspect made him perform S acts and alleged that he was repeatedly AR'd by his adoptive parent since he was 11 years old, and that it continued. It was still continuing. The teen noted that there had been 8 CPS, Child Protective Services, investigations on his adoptive father, but nothing was ever done. The teen said that he wanted to wait until he was 18 to come out about the abuse because no one ever believed him. The teen told the podcaster, so again he called into a podcast, he told the podcaster that he was able to call into the show through a burner phone using Wi-Fi. CPS was notified. Agents were able to track down the caller through an IP address after reviewing the podcast. When the teen was contacted by CPS and interviewed on February the 6th at the Houston Police Department, the teen initially denied the allegations about his adoptive father and what he said on the podcast. So he didn't want to come forward at that point. When the CPS investigator played his voice heard on the episode, so he played the voice back, the teen became scared and admitted that he was the person who called in and detailed the abuse that both he and his brother suffered. And the teen admitted that the SA began just 2 weeks after he was adopted by the scumbag adoptive father. He told the investigator that he has tried to run away and report the abuse, but the father, the adoptive father, would turn all of his siblings against him and blamed him, gaslighted him, turned him into a scapegoat. When Cohen, the adoptive father, would get mad at them, he would call them white tea. I won't say that, I'm not quite sure about that term, if YouTube likes it or not. White tea and racist. He detailed a time when his brother ran away, but the suspect lied to constable deputies saying that the boy was sleepwalking. And then, if I understand correctly, the police returned the boy to the adoptive father that was allegedly SAing that boy. The teen said Cohen is fake and pretends that he can't walk because of his illness, but he only uses his wheelchair when people come over to the home or when they're out in public. CPS also learned that the adoptive father was out on bond for indecency with a child from a previous case dating 2019. What the heck have CPS been doing? 8 visits, done nothing. Turns out the guy was out on bond on indecency with a child from a previous case. CPS have effed up and wronged these 2 boys. The scumbag adoptive father was arrested Friday, booked into the Harris County Jail. A bond has not been set at this time. Don't set a bond. Nobody needs this scumbag walking the streets. Nobody needs this scumbag having access to any of the children, or any children. Lock him up, throw away the key, throw him into a cell full of angry inmates. Best wishes to the victims. Let's hope they make a full recovery.